Alright, welcome back to the Melodious Men podcast. I'm Luke. This is... What's your name?
My name is Price.
This is Price, and we're two very melodious men. Price
Yes.
with a melody.
Wait. Oh.
That was a sick melody.
Thank you,
yeah,
sir.
we're melodious.
Yep. We speak melodious words out of our mouth, and
Melody.
and we our goal in life is to speak melodious melodies and words to make metal great once again.
Make metal great again.
For you, it's not a phase.
It's not a phase.
Mother.
Mom. Anyway, Price, what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to be talking about a band that
you've already failed.
We are talking about an album from a band that we heard was, like, extremely cool and, like, goated and great and just fantastic. And we were like, I'm sure it is, but we would rather listen to, like, Post Malone. And we never, like, actually went and listened to it.
You're better now.
No.
Okay.
And then suddenly we just had the sensation to listen to this album and another one. And here we are today. Luke, you mind telling everybody what we listened to?
Okay, so a better way to explain that.
All
Let me
right.
simplify that. We
Brisk iced tea.
There we go. Not sponsored.
Nope.
So we each picked a band that is a popular band, popular either just in general or
in their
genre that
subgenre,
we've heard about a lot, that we've just never actually got around to listening to. We picked an album, probably just the most popular album, and we listened to that album, and we each picked one, and we're going to talk about how we thought about the band and that album, and whatnot and whatnot. So, Price, if you look behind us, you'll see that we're in a different place.
Oh my goodness, we are, bro. Look at this place. This is dope.
This is sick. Do you know where we are?
Let me see.
No, you don't know where we are.
Well, it's why I was
Because
gonna
I'm
look it up.
tell you.
Okay, well,
I
I just have to go to
you don't need
current
to look it up.
location.
I used to live here.
Oh, you
as
did?
a child.
Oh,
This is Glendale, Arizona.
Glendale?
Yes,
Like
this-
Chippendale?
This is hold on. This is the Cardinal Stadium.
Alamo Dome.
Cardinal Stadium. No,
Oh.
wrong. No, Cardinal Stadium. This is Glendale. That's downtown. Is right behind Price Your Head.
This
That's
thing?
that's
Wait, hold up.
downtown Phoenix.
Right here?
Yeah, that's downtown
Phoenix.
I used to live up this road somewhere.
Really?
Yes.
You grew up here?
I grew up around here. Yes.
This is badass.
It is pretty sick. I mean, it's like
Is that a hospital?
I don't know
or a
what
school?
that is. I mean, it's something. I think there's a Topgolf nearby.
Oh, I suck at golf, so I wouldn't care.
Topgolf is amazing.
Well, yeah, but I'm not good at it. I just like the
Get
food.
better. Either way, we're so the first
Right now we're on
band-
top of a building.
So the first band we're talking about is
okay.
from Glendale, Arizona, which is
Yep.
why we traveled all the way here.
Yeah, exactly. Just
It is
for this
the-
historic moment.
It is the band Job for a Cowboy,
Drop for a cowboy.
a
Yeah!
a deathcore band, surprisingly not from Texas,
Yep.
but
It's not often you hear a cowboy in deathcore, but this band, you do.
that's true. They're a popular band. They rose to fame with their Doom album in 2005.
Titled Doom.
Doom. Which is the one we listened to today.
I actually listened to it a few weeks ago.
Same. It was actually a while ago when we listened to
But
it.
today we are going
Today we're going to talk about that album. And so the album Doom came out in 2005.
5. I'm not gonna lie. I wrote in my notes that it was 4.
That is diabolical, Price.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Job.
I actually have like some really positive things to say about this record.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because this is not your typical style of music.
No, it's not. But I have some really good things to
This
say
is my
about it.
typical style of music.
Their most played song is "The Embodiment of a Machine."
Entombment. That's his entombment. Entombment.
I thought it was embodiment this whole time. Entombment is so much cooler.
Entombment of a machine with 13 million plays.
It's more than I'd probably get on any song. I thought it.
Maybe we should just start making deathcore in the desert.
Yeah. I mean, we are.
Some
What
desert
if we
core.
just go out in the desert, starve ourselves, and then come back? We'll just have brilliant ideas. Like.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to do it. Or we could just I don't know, not do that.
I guess.
Maybe we eat a bunch of food and that inspires us.
Oh yeah, so we eat a bunch
I
of
like
like lizards and stuff, and then we get like.
Honestly, I'm down. Have you seen Bear Grylls, the clip of him biting a
Yes,
live
the
frog's
live
head
frog,
off.
yep.
Live frog just takes the frog and just goes, and just bites his head.
I was just imagining like him eating like a Swedish fish, and it like didn't gross me out. Like a giant like, yo.
Anyway, let's get back to the album. So
Me first.
Me first? Okay, so I'm a little core boy.
He is. I'm not as much. He's the core boy here.
I've been listening, especially the last month, a lot of deathcore. A lot of deathcore has been on my Spotify, and I've always heard "Job for a Cowboy." I've heard them a lot. I've heard the name "Entombment of a Machine." Maybe I heard it once or twice, but I never really knew I was listening to it. Because let's be honest, even as a deathcore fan, unless you're paying attention, it all kind of sounds the same sometimes.
Yep. I mean, I do agree with that strongly.
Which isn't a bad thing, necessarily, but, you know, sometimes if you're not paying attention, you're probably...
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, I love this band.
I like this song.
I don't know. A deathcore band.
Deathcore. So yeah, let's, well, the first thing I want to talk about
this thing in.
is I do know that one of the main things that, like, got this band popular with this album is that they basically just did everything fun about the genre.
I'd put it in the one record.
Songs.
Yep. And it wasn't like... I'm going to let you finish. Cause then
they weren't trying to take it, like, too seriously or anything. But they're just having fun.
Exactly.
It's just a fun album. It's just deathcore and it's fun. It's just, like, I don't know. I like it. It was a fun to listen. Fun 27 minutes and 21 seconds.
It also says it came out on January 1st, which I don't think is true.
A lot of bands do that, actually.
Yeah, but like every artist I've viewed has been come out on like the first of a month, so I'm convinced Spotify's lying to us all.
It might be lying to us. Maybe that's the thing back
the highlights I really have about this is I'm not a super Corey boy. Well, I do love Corey Taylor, but well, most of the time. But anyways, I'm not a super like metalcore/deathcore. Like I like it. Like he likes some like heavy metal from like the 80s and stuff, but like it's not like his thing. Same thing here. I do enjoy, and I don't like hate on it. It's just like not exactly my thing. However, I was mildly surprised by this. I was really happy because it was 30 minutes. I wasn't gonna have to force to listen to like 45, even 5 minutes of just like I was very pleased.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
like
even as a deathcore fan, when the albums get too long, I'm just like, all right, I've had enough of this.
Exactly. Like I don't mind if an album's long if it like somewhat keeps the songs interesting the whole time. But like a lot of like I listened to like some of the first I don't remember what it was. One of the early like Avenged Sevenfold albums that was a lot of metalcore, and I remember it was just the black.
Sound of the Seventh Trumpet.
Maybe it was the black one. I know there's.
Oh wait, what? That's the good one. That's Waking the Fallen.
Is that it? Hold up.
Yeah, that's the last one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Which
was very good, and I was like,
super good.
All metalcore must be like this, and then it wasn't. But nonetheless.
Well, I don't know. I mean, 5, 7, 8.
Nonetheless, I enjoyed that album, and I also enjoyed this album. I thought it was Embodiment this whole time. I guess I'm dyslexic. Entombment of a Machine. I had not heard of any of this. I had not heard of any of this until this. So like this, like I had no idea like what I was going into, and Entombment of a Machine. Beautiful.
Dude.
Like I was like, well at the time I was like, bro, Embodiment of a Machine. Yeah. And Entombment sounds way cooler.
What's funny is before listening to this, the only part of that song like I knew was that super high scream he does in Entombment.
I love his.
That is sick.
A lot of times, like I don't want like, I'm a very like vocals really matter to me when it comes to music, and like I will like genuinely not listen to a band if I don't like the vocals. But I really was surprised on how much I did enjoy his vocals. And there's just some like really big highlights on here. My favorite song is Suspended by the Throat for 2 reasons. One, that is the most metal name I've ever heard, bro.
Is super
like
sick.
Suspended by the Throat.
Suspended by the Throat.
But I also really like. I mean, I love the guitar work all through this, but specifically on that song and also Entombment of the Machine of A. Wow, I am butchering this song title, but I was pleasantly surprised. I did like it, and I did listen to a few other songs. By them, some of like the popular ones. Wow, okay. Yeah, and it was good, but I'm not gonna lie, I really only liked most of the stuff on here.
Oh, I know they went into like a more proggy thing with their newer stuff.
As I said, like, it's the same thing with another band we're going to talk about in another episode that I hadn't listened to before. The albums just, like, aren't overstaying their welcome, and it really gives me, like, a kind of a smack in the face, just like, here, deathcore. And I'm like, the whole time, and it's just beautiful.
Screenshot that.
Do not do that. Being that I'm listening to death metal. But, like, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Would I pay to go see this band live? Probably for like the mosh experience and everything, and like I would like be happy because I would know some of their songs.
This is some good punch your friend in the face deathcore.
Yes, this is like you come home missing a tooth, like bruised, and your mom's like, "Where'd you get that hickey?" And I was like, "No, Mom, I'm a good human. I went to see a deathcore band." It was a random
guy in the mosh pit. I didn't want it to happen, Mom, but
I know
it happens.
Yep, exactly, and that's why I am blind.
What?
Anyways, overall, I will say, as I said, this is not like my favorite style of music. So like one of these days, Luke is gonna have to listen to like a Dio or like a Iron Maiden or Judas Priest album, and he's probably not gonna love it a ton. But he
like 2 songs.
Oh boy, don't this is all right. But I will say this was a solid 7 for me.
All right.
I really did not hate it. I didn't necessarily love all of it, but would I listen to it again? Yes. Would I enjoy some of the songs? Yes. Would I go see it live? Yes, unless it's like, if it's over 100, I won't go see. But it was very solid overall as far as band goes. Job for a Cowboy gets 73% on my rater of how 73%. I liked how I enjoyed the band out of 100. Yep, 73.
73.
Yep.
Wow.
And that's.
Wow, he's done talking. That's.
Yep.
Fair enough. One thing I really wanted to talk about they're.
No, go ahead. Just keep talking. I just wanted to see what it was like.
Is that their vocalist? He is super sick, and I love it. It's like I think every other vowel he did was a pig squeal.
That was extremely impressive considering like I have such a difficult time I just interrupted you. Take that with my vocals because you're supposed to like put emphasis on vowels, and I cannot imagine doing that I mean I can because I've tried, and it's not great. With the freaking oh my gosh, I keep thinking of the Knocked Loose thing on Jimmy Kimmel, but
oh yeah,
I was like yeah,
he made this song cooler.
I know, right? Because I don't want to be that guy. Knocked Loose isn't bad, but like
we'll talk about them another time.
Okay, anyways, yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I thought it was super cool because I don't know, I feel like there's just pig squeals. They're just not like as common anymore as they used to be.
I don't know. Well, and they have to be done right, and like at the right moment, right?
I mean, some would say that these aren't the most tasteful squeals because it's just kind of doing it at least 60% of the time.
But that's what makes it fun, bro. That's just kind of
it's just fun.
It's like, we don't care, bro.
He's not trying to be serious. It's just fun. But also, speaking of the vocalist, he's like.
What does he look like?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure the vocalist is this little dude right here.
Bro, he looks like a pig, bro. Bro, first we were like.
Muscular thumb.
Bro,
he's just like a whole head shorter than the rest of the band. He's like.
Blick.
He looks like one of their little brothers. You're just like.
Unleashing a relentless fusion of hardcore and death metal with the percussion guitar attack of progressive metal. It's actually.
Born in Glendale, Arizona, 2002.
Everyone is now sad and scared. Dang.
Wow. Word.
That was that's got to be the best bio.
I like how their only picture on Spotify is a meme.
I know.
First we were like, and then to them.
This band is great.
Wait, did everyone else get taller and the vocals got shorter?
Bro, what happened? Bro had too much coffee. Bro had a down spurt.
He just started squatting. That's all he did.
He does look he does look decently strong.
Squat like 800.
Yeah, look at those. Look at his arms in the first picture, and now look at his. Y'all can't see it, so you don't.
That's true. Yeah, this
is. You may want to. This is an us funny moment
for us only. Yeah, some of my standouts were obviously "Entombment of a Machine." That's the song from them. What he said. I really liked "Relinquished." That one went crazy, and then also "Knee Deep." I like that.
That's a good one.
Those are my favorite songs off the album. Ultimately, I think I would agree with a 7. I think 7's a good rating for this.
Right.
It's
Like,
just
overrated? No. Underrated? No. Good? Great? Like, solid? Yes.
yeah. It's not mid. It's good. Like,
Not
it's
close
good.
to mid. It's
Like it's a fun listen. Like if I just want like, if I'm just like cleaning up my room or something, I just want like a fun little listen. I'll probably throw on that album.
exactly.
It's just it's a nice
It's
little
a
bop.
banger boppy, and I'm here for it.
Boppy banger.
So, Drop for a Cowboy, if you see this, because you're a small enough band where you could see this, like, not saying you're small,
148,000.
but you're like, you're not like,
I don't know. They
you're not even
Okay.
following them, bro.
Alright, listen to them for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. But if you see this,
We think you're cool.
We approve of Doom. You can send us money.
We think you're cool, and I probably lived in the same city at one point. So that's
You may have met.
Yeah, maybe we were both at something at some point. Maybe we were both at my Kaya's at the same time. Who knows? Probably not. But anyway.
All right.
Anyway, are we done with Job for a Cowboy?
I think we are, John.
I think we're pretty done with Job for a Cowboy. That's funny, and all this time, that is less time than we spent last episode before we even talked about the first Linkin Park album. It was 30 minutes. I think probably 30 minutes till we even actually started talking about the album.
Yeah, I know. Well,
That's
okay.
crazy.
Wait till we get
And it's
to...
been like 20 minutes, and now we're like done with this one.
I'm going to try and not take forever on the
I know,
next
we
band,
need to
too.
try not to take the first
Because we're trying to get, like, at least 3, I feel, episodes.
Done today?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
They will be uploaded at different times. What is this?
Yeah, so a little behind the scenes. We're recording multiple episodes at once.
And then
Because
he's going to do all the work.
Well, we're not getting together every week for this.
No,
That's
we
not
actually
gonna
have... Alright. We actually have lives. That's going to bother me. I'm going to be my
no,
brain.
more like we're just not good at making time for this.
That, yes.
It's more of that.
Yeah.
So that's why we're gonna probably just record 3 or 4 episodes.
And then,
at a
like,
time.
in a month, we'll do more.
Yeah, and then we just post them.
And
every
then he'll
week.
do all the work, editing them.
He just shows up, yeah.
I show up and, I did bring brisk.
That's true. He brings drinks sometimes.
It was really hot, not in a good way, but... Yeah. Alright. Next band we are going to be talking about is actually a little more popular band, and by a little more, I mean by, like, about 20 million. More.
Oh, wait.
But that is going to be Disturbed.
We're talking about Disturbed, and on top of that, Price, look behind you.
We time traveled.
No, look behind you, literally.
Wait. Oh, no!
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Oh, I
didn't
thought it was
time
New
travel,
York
Price.
for a sec.
We just literally traveled. Why is my internet being slow?
We ran. We like to run, and
We ran very far. We ran
here.
Do.
This is not New York for all you.
This is Chicago.
Chicago.
Because I'm Chicagoans speak like this.
While his internet is
Being all poopy.
being
doo-doo,
poo-poo. Oh, there you go.
cheeks. There we go.
okay, never mind. But 18
Okay, so like
million,
18 million more monthly listeners.
which is quite a
Pretty much
lot
just
for a metal
Disturbed.
band that I had not like listened to much
Yeah.
at all. The only song I heard, bet you can't guess. Mm-hmm. Yes, that one.
Dun-dun-dun-dun,
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
That one. Down with the sickness.
Honestly, until you try to do that, you don't realize how hard it is.
Real,
It's
right?
hard to
oh,
make
wow.
to do it and not make it sound stupid.
I know, right? Like it's actually it's just challenging.
Talented vocalist.
Yeah, and I will say, his bros. I will say, like, he is a really like. He'll sometimes just be like singing and then just be like, yeah, like just like really high
And just
pitched,
do
like.
those really high pitched like little things.
But also just like how he sings is like it is a very unique type of like voice. Like it's heavy, like, but like also like not like.
It's really
heavy,
cool.
heavy.
I really like his voice.
Me too.
But I personally have listened to more Disturbed than Price. I've
Yeah.
listened to, let's see, if I go to their top song on Spotify, I've heard most of these. Probably like 7 out of
I had
the top
heard
10.
like 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've even learned a few of their songs on guitar.
Really
But,
beautiful.
so,
There are so many better songs than the ones that are popular right now, though.
there's a lot better ones.
But we picked, or I picked, The
Well,
Sickness.
holy cow, only one of these is under 100 mil.
So they actually, according to their bio, have competed with Metallica in like record sales and stuff.
Crazy.
So they're obviously like, I read that and I was like, dang, like
That's
where have
crazy.
I been?
Yeah, dude. Like, listen, like. Mainly you, but we've both kind of been off the Disturbed train.
I know.
Disturbed is huge.
I know. They're like
people love
like
Disturbed.
I know people are like
Like-
you go to their YouTube and watch some of their shows, and people in the comments are just like, best band ever.
Yeah, like any riff video that like includes Disturbed, everyone's
know.
always like, "This is my favorite band, best band ever. Why'd you not do more Disturbed?
I know.
Why'd you not do these 8 other songs that are
I know,
super
right?
cool?"
And like
Like the Disturbed fans are insane.
they're one of those bands that are just like their followers are like. They're pretty. They love.
They're
the band.
loyal.
They're very.
And
loyal.
everyone else is like, ah.
And would
yeah, that band.
to answer the kind of obvious question, do I think Disturbed is overrated or underrated? I don't think they're overrated. I don't think they're underrated. Me personally, I don't think anything else besides like The Sickness is all that like
Well, yeah, 'cause
nuttable.
that's the album we listened to, The Sickness.
Yes, we actually
mentioned.
said this album right here. I'm gonna start showing these records. The Sickness.
Wait, hold on. The play button green screened itself.
Wow. The Sickness by Disturbed, which was released in 2000, and has one song on there, which is 800 million plays. Which
836 million plays. It's the song.
It's the song.
Down with the Sickness.
Everyone knows this. One of those
Everyone's
metal
heard it.
songs where like everybody knows it, even if you don't like metal, or at least knows parts of it.
Yeah,
Because there's so many memes about it nowadays.
Noise.
Yep, everyone's heard the noise.
And then I just want to bring up about that song. Whenever his mom starts beating him up,
That
makes me
it's
uncomfortable.
yeah, it is weird.
I feel like
like
it's-
oh, mommy, please don't do it again. Don't do it. Ow! Why do you have to be such a bitch? Like it's just like oh, interesting.
it's just like I feel like I shouldn't be listening.
I
to
know,
it.
right? Like I always thought that was
It's
so
just-
random. I'm like, now when that finishes
like
and you get like the riff
walking-
back, and then the bass, like
No,
that's
it's-
cool. But like,
it's just because you're like having this cool song. It's like you're like hanging out with some of your friends, and then you go to another friend's house, and you walk in, and he's just like having like crying,
I know it's like
and you're just like, should I?
I get
should
like it like
be
I don't know if
here
the
or
song
not?
was like supposed to do that, but like it I don't know. It makes me a little sick.
It's weird. It makes me uncomfortable.
Do
Like,
I
none
think-
of the other songs are like
I know,
that.
I will
Like,
say-
none of the other songs have a weird part like that.
I think Down with the Sickness, the song, I think it's more iconic than it actually is like fantastically good. In my opinion, like I love the song, but I don't think it's like
I think there's better
the
ones on the
greatest thing they ever did.
I think
by
there's
far.
definitely
There's
better
so
ones.
many better songs. Like
album. It's cool. Honestly, like I only like it as much as I do because it's popular.
yeah, like
Just because it's kind of.
I'm not gonna be like listening to Disturbed like, or at least that song like. If it comes on, I'll listen to the intro maybe, and then I'm just gonna like skip. Like I do that sometimes with songs.
Well, usually when the song turns on, I skip it once it gets to the mommy part. Because I don't want to listen to that.
The mommy
The
part.
only time I actually like the
Don't
video
do it
edit
again. Don't do it again. And then he said like the best line in the whole song. You already know what it is. It's this one here. Like it's like corn type lyrics. It's like where is it?
That is a very corn thing to do.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. I don't need this. You stupid, sadistic, abusive, effing whore. Like, bro, what? It's so funny. It's just so random. Like none of their other songs are like this, and then we just get that.
You
I'm
just
like,
get that. You
like,
know what's crazy?
this
a
is
little bit of lore about the band, which is I'm gonna bring up now because I think it'll be funny to bring up right now after you reading that. Which is David Draymond, the vocalist.
yeah.
Before joining Disturbed, he was on his way to become a rabbi.
Bro, he kind of looks like he could be a rabbi
He
too,
does.
right?
I mean, he does. Actually, does a lot.
Like
honestly,
if he throws on a hood, like.
for the monk vibe. But yeah, he was becoming a rabbi, and then instead
And then
he
he just
started
instead disturbed.
he was like, you know what? I'm gonna
Screw that.
I'm gonna make funny music.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, it sounds cool.
My favorite song on the album is "The Game." Confirmed.
It's a good song.
It is a really. How does that only have 33 million plays?
You know what my favorite is? Stupefy.
Stupefy is really
Stupefy
good.
is
The
my
riff in
favorite.
that song.
I've known Stupefy for a long time.
I will say, like this album has a really nice production on it. It's very clean, like the guitar,
It does, especially for an
specifically
album
for
2000.
like the guitars, cause like I really like it reminds me of the production of like it's like the Linkin Park early albums. It's just really solid. Like it sounds like not dated at all. Like
Yeah.
you can listen to this and like it could have come out last year.
It doesn't sound like it came out 25 years
Which
ago.
is always which is exactly right, and it's always like, dang, it is 25 years this year. What do you know?
Right.
But
we say that like we were alive then. Or
I know, yeah, right. The production on this is really, really good. I didn't mention that about like the last about Job for a Cowboy. The production on that album was also really good too. Like I thought
I mean, it was.
I liked it.
Maybe for like
I wouldn't say it's top tier.
For early deathcore, because a lot of early deathcore was extremely boo-boo aids in the production.
I like the production.
A lot of early deathcore.
I don't think
you
it's
heard like
great.
Old White
Oh,
Chapel,
I have
Bowers
heard a little
Murder.
bit.
Like it sounds like the mic was in the other room. It's just
a little bit.
The songs are cool, but the production is garbage. So maybe for 2005 it was like pretty cool, but like
I enjoyed the production.
I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, but just like the production, I was
hater.
Like, it's alright. It's alright.
Hater.
Alright. I mean,
but this album, The Sickness.
The production's a lot better.
It is actually really good.
But
like
they also probably had label money, so a lot more label money.
That as well. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I do think the album is a tad too long.
I begin to stupefy.
I
don't think so. I
like Disturbed, but like towards the end, I'm just like.
Honestly, okay. And actually, you know what? Now that I look about it, I think you're a little right. The thing is, for me, I also knew Shout 2000 already.
Fair enough.
So like, I was kind of
Shout 2000 is
super. It's also a cover.
Really?
It's a cover of like some pop song. That's my parents told me.
Really.
Yeah, because I was kind of like falling off a little bit, and then I heard Shout 2000 again, and then I was like, oh, we're back, baby, we're back, and then I finished off the album strong.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I will say though, I don't think there's any weak tracks on here.
No.
It was a very
honestly.
Yeah, it was a very big album to be honest.
He made that noise like 18 times on the album.
He did actually. This album actually was very popular, and it still is, and it does very well. Obviously, if a band goes on a tour to play the whole album, obviously it's not garbage. Or, well, unless you just don't like that type of music, but I don't think it's overrated. I don't think the band is overrated. This is like the heaviest they get, and then they start to like not get as heavy, which I don't like.
Kind of a lot more rock.
Yeah,
radio friendly.
Radio friendly heavy metal, which I don't I don't hate a lot. I think a lot of their other albums, same thing with Job for a Cowboy, have like a lot of like good, decent. It's like a few decent tracks, but I don't really like care that much. And I like the band. If I wouldn't like pay probably like to go see them like live because I know it would be a little expensive maybe. But I mean, it depends. Like they're coming to our city, so I'm not.
One, by the way.
Not here. Our city back
Chicago.
home in the big old good state of Texas, but.
Yeehaw.
Oh wait, lasso. But I did like it. I will say I didn't love it.
Really good.
I did like it. I listened to it while I made a Nutella sandwich, and I was just
Fair enough.
Quite vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
I listened to it at 6:30 in the morning driving to work, and I finished it on the way home from work.
Beautiful.
So yeah, I started my day listening to
Voices.
To this album.
Voices is also
Voices was crazy.
It's a good song.
Super good.
The first four songs.
Stupefy, and then I was singing Stupefy all day at work.
Dude, that happens, right?
6 hours straight.
Yep.
I was just like, I begin to stupefy.
The first four songs.
Like, making sandwiches and whatnot.
It's violence fetish, right? Like that's how I've been saying it this whole time. And
that is how you say those 2 words. That's how you pronounce those
apparently,
words.
I have a huge trouble of like mixing up songs. The first 4 songs are all great. Fear is a really good song too.
Fear is really good.
I've become so numb. Different numb, but this numb is it's good for a heavy metal album. Very solid. I think it was a little honestly like ahead of its time as far as production and everything.
Hold on.
Really.
Yeah, I'm gonna expand on that. You can finish your statements.
Because like you even think about like bands that like I don't want to like glam on the production so much, but it is actually like super good. Like compared to like Slipknot's debut album the year before, I love that album to death. But like you can definitely tell like that production is a little more of that time to where like this is like
this one
that one right there. We will talk about that in the upcoming episode.
Someday in the future. Oh.
Yes, we will. And Will, you won't be there. But anyways, I love you, Will. But this album is just it's a really good production. Like it's like Metallica's Black Album. Like it's just crazy. And I think this is a very impactful album for that era too. And I really did enjoy that. I give this album an 8. I'm very confident with that. I would listen to it again.
I'd never listen to this again.
I do enjoy it, and it's fun, and the guitar work is great, the bass work is great, and it packs a powerful punch for just 4 guys. So yeah, approved.
Yeah.
I give this on my scale from 1 to 100. I give this a solid 87%.
87. Wow.
Yep, this album. The band in general, from 1 to 100, I'd probably give like a 68.
8? Oh.
Yeah, 68. Because like
Not cool enough for 69.
there's some but there's like occasionally a good track that they have outside of this. But this album really, if they did not have this album, like I would I'm sorry, I'd be like overrated as hell. But no,
This band sucks!
yeah, like boo.
Wait, the game? Alright. I'm here for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, because when you said they're ahead of their time, like, they really were, because you notice a lot of this and some of the, like, other songs in the earlier albums, it's very genty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very
Yeah.
dun 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 dun
Right.
dun 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 dun. And, like, also the vocals were, like, go along with it, like, how the cadence he sings in will go with the dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
the chugs and stuff. And, like, that's, like, again, like I said, that's genty.
Yeah.
And this is like, new metal, alt metal.
Yeah,
from
it's
2000.
like, but it also is like in ways just straight up like heavy metal too, like taken to a different level.
Yeah.
Like if you like,
I mean,
like-
it's just heavy. It was
like,
heavy metal
yeah,
at the time.
like
if you speak of heavy metal as, I guess more of a genre rather than like a style. Yeah, this is just heavy metal.
out of like if people like whenever like because I've definitely had people like recommend me
Style
like
rather than genre. Maybe.
what is
I don't
like
know.
top 10 albums I should like listen to from like the early 2000s that are like just from like just any band, and this is one of those that I say because like
Honestly,
it gives
know what?
you
Even
heavy
someone
metal.
who just was like, hey, give me some albums to get into metal. I probably
Yeah,
should
this
pick
is one of them too because like you can get into metal by listening to this. Like
Yeah, it has like some cool chunky riffs.
and it has some like extremely like interesting parts too.
You start tiptoeing in the weirdness of metal, and
Yep.
it's not like screaming, but there's some yells.
Yeah,
You know.
like it like I don't want to compare it to Metallica because obviously like the musicianship in some of these songs
Because
is
they're
it
different.
competes with Metallica to this day. No offense to I'm just dissing Lars. I'm sorry. I like you, Lars.
Did you see the video of him trying to do a drum fill?
On Motor Breath or whatever.
Maybe it just goes boom boom boom.
Yeah.
boom,
It's Motor Breath.
right. It just
And it's like.
and then the one guy was trying to did like 4 different ways. Like, what was he trying to play?
I know.
And he did actually good.
I know.
Oh, wait,
He
have you seen
totally
the-
ripped-
have you,
he
have
totally-
you seen the other video? Oh, they got I think like a fan drummer on for battery, and he was like doing.
No.
double
It
kicks.
was Slayer's drummer.
Slayer's drummer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dave
okay.
Lombardo or whatever. His
Yeah,
name.
and
Like,
Metallica.
and you
band,
just
the
hear
drummer.
James like yeah.
The
Like
other
bro was
guitar
so
is
happy.
matter with a double bass.
I know, bro was so happy.
It's so cool. It's just man, Metallica would just be like.
Yeah,
Lars, you're cool, but,
Yeah,
like,
you're
Metallica
cool,
would be
and
better
you're a
with
good musician, and like you've made like you're a part of the band.
we
But like
haven't been good in like 40 years.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
on practice.
like what happened to do what you were doing on Justice for All, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you know the song "Frayed Ends of Sanity"? It's one of the deeper tracks. It's okay if you don't. There's like
I remember it.
whenever we stop, he does a drum fill on there that's like low key good. Like it's doom 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 doom. Like it's like
Yeah.
there's some like actually progressive like stuff on there. Even like that, bro. Like
Yeah.
bring that back, bro.
Bring
Like
it back.
respectively, we don't want the like. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is not a dissing
Dong,
Lars
boots
episode.
and
'Cause
dong in
we
it.
are certified Metallica fans, but
Certified.
just because you're a fan, you can also be a little bit of a hater too.
I've had the same Metallica shirt like 3 times.
Yeah, I know which one he's talking about. I met him wearing that shirt.
Really? I was wearing that shirt.
The black one.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
black was Metallica.
yeah, bro. That was like going on 3 years. That was like
3, 4
4
years
years,
ago?
bro.
That's crazy.
Either we're just I don't even know.
Oh, that's crazy.
There is
like that
like
a lot.
such good riffs too. Like I'm such a sucker for like that's why I like thrash metal a lot. Cause like if I hear like a good riff, I'm just like yeah,
Yeah.
like this is killer.
See,
And
this is one of my favorite styles of riffs though. Is this like alt metal where it's
Yep.
just you just drop tuning, power chords, chunky riff.
Exactly.
Like the top 5 frets.
Exactly.
Those are just cool riffs.
System of a Down does it a lot too, and
System of a Down,
I love
Linkin
that.
Park, Breaking Benjamin.
Yep.
Seether occasionally does some stuff like that. Like it's just cool. I really like them personally. I love the riffing. Would you shut up?
Excuse me.
I love the riffing. It was super cool, and yeah, Dave has. Do you mind?
Making disturbed sounds.
I don't think he made that sound. He went Yeah, but yeah, he's just such a unique voice.
It is.
I really like it.
It's almost like it's like
And
Chester
also
can.
when he does sing, it's very just chesty and just
I know, like
here.
Or you're just like he just seems like a gnome, like just this empowered gnome.
Honestly,
Like
I can see that.
the suffering. Well, I butchered it. Well, not like that, but you get what I'm trying to say.
That's
like,
what every gnome sounds like. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, but I don't know how you're not cold here, bro. Like I have a flannel. You're like probably.
I'm actually almost sweating. I'm on the verge of sweating. Right
It's
now.
so cold out though.
No, it's not. You're just skinny.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
More body fat over here.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Which arm? There we go.
Oh! My eyebrow. The
Talking
guns.
about your eyebrow. Yeah, I was trying to show off my body fat.
All right. Well, anyways.
Anyway, so I would probably rate this album. I agree with the 8 too. Like it's really good.
Beautiful. Yep.
Like I would definitely listen to this again. It's not the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Like both.
I'm not gonna listen to this 18 times in a row.
Mm,
But every once in a while, it's a good listen. I enjoyed it.
agreed.
I can there's probably at least 5 songs in this album that I would put in a
Put on a
playlist.
playlist. I
Which
agree.
I think that is a really important thing with an album.
Yeah,
Now,
if
maybe
you-
we're just Gen Zers, but playlistability or at least replayability is
Yep.
really important.
Exactly.
Which
I have like
which
a
is
lot
one of my main gripes with Reanimation, dude. That
Here we go.
dumpster
He's
fire
still
of an
salty
album.
on it.
I'm still
He's
salty
still
that I have
mad.
to listen to that for an hour and a half. Alright, because there's no replayability to that. You listen to that once and you go, oh, that was cool, I guess. But you're not putting any of those songs in a playlist. You're not going back to those.
Mm-mm.
You listen to it because
You see it and it just ruins your day.
yeah, you're just worse off. You just go, man, I wasted an hour.
I
and a
know.
half of my day.
Yep. I could have
You're
done.
not late. Thank you.
My fault. You could have done anything else. But wow. But instead,
knocking over the other
I'm
lights.
sorry. But in Ched.
In shed.
In Ched.
In Ched.
But anyways, enough. The sickness. It gets the thumbs up from me.
The sickness, I am not sick of it. I give it a thumbs up.
See what he did there.
It's called comedy. It's
Yeah.
called comedy.
Yeah, I need to learn
You
it.
unfunny plebeians.
You're also not. Oh wait. Never mind.
What?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, you shut up, boy.
Yeah.
You shut up.
I'm gonna shut up.
Anyway, so yeah, those
are the albums that we
those
like.
Are 2 albums, two bands that I picked Job for a Cowboy. I don't know if we mentioned which ones we picked.
I picked Disturbed.
I picked Job for a Cowboy because as a core boy, I'd heard of Job for a Cowboy a lot.
As a metalhead boy, I had heard of Disturbed and
I mean,
Now I
I'm
can-
sure Disturbed.
Yeah, but
Whether you like it or not.
all
you're
right,
gonna
well,
go Disturbed.
all right, well,
And Job for a Cowboy, I heard the super high scream in Entombment on the machine. Wee! I don't know. Wee! My voice isn't that too
yeah,
manly.
I was about to say I'm not that femboyish. We're close. But anyways, let us
Yeah.
know in the comments and for those of you that are gonna see this on YouTube, what
Yeah.
you think of those albums. And
but what did you think of these albums?
yeah, did you listen to them before? Probably not.
Probably not. We didn't tell you guys listen to these
But,
albums.
Yeah, like
We should
we
we should tell them
at the
what to listen
beginning
to
of the
for
video.
next month, right?
Oh,
All right. Okay. So so you're gonna watch this episode. There's gonna be 2 more episodes. So 3 weeks from 3 weeks from today, as you're watching this, we're gonna do another artist deep dive, and we're gonna do 2 next month. We're gonna do two artist deep dives. First one is on Slipknot. All right. Listen to every Slipknot album
The Knot
and MFKR. You have to look it on YouTube.
from first to last.
And then from first to last. For all my little scene boys out there.
For all you emo girls that say you don't like metal, but you secretly listen to them.
All I want is emo girl.
Fell in love with an emo girl.
Would you please stop talking? I don't want to hear that from you. So yeah, go listen to all those albums.
Those bands.
So you'll be prepared for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
3,
because
4,
trust me,
5
we
weeks
will.
from now.
Those type of
Whenever they come
episodes,
out, I don't know.
they're a little longer.
We'll upload them when
Exactly. And if you have any suggestions for bands, drop those below, and we will
Let us know.
eventually.
We might pick them.
Might be a
unless
year
your
from
suggestion
now.
Sucks.
Yeah, like if you say like, if any, I don't want it. Like, it actually has to be a metal band. I don't care what subgenre. You could pick Iron Butterfly, and we'll do it. But like, you
Bro almost said Iron Maiden.
Oh my god! Sorry, I'm gonna put it away.
Yeah, if you need like a stupid band, like
Yeah, bro, like-
what's a stupid band, Price? Let's name drop.
Imagine Dragons,
like,
not happening.
Imagine, okay, we might do that. That'd be kind of funny.
Okay,
But any
he's actually right.
stupid band-
Maroon 5? No.
Okay, their first album's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Talking about Django's crazy. Okay, maybe on second thought we'll do any band at this point.
Yeah, like.
Unless you suggest like I don't know like, Lil Uzi Vert. In which case we'll probably make fun of you. We'll show your comment and then
Yeah, we're gonna be
mock you
like
ruthlessly.
You listen to this? No life.
Look at this little profile picture. He looks stupid and uneducated.
I know, like I keep going over
I
here.
bet he doesn't know what the word confabulate means.
Yeah. My butt.
Anyway,
itches.
dude, that's crazy. So yeah, in 2 Minute Machine we gave it a 7.
Yep, and 2 Minute Machine.
Doom. I got the
See, it happens sometimes. Doom by For A Cowboy.
Doom.
We give a solid 7.
Solid 7 out of 10.
And The Sickness by Disturbed, we give an
solid 8
8
out of 10. 8.
What are you doing? Oh yeah, it's like
8.
10. No, 8.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. Well, after that, I'm kind of freezing my brows off in this cold.
I've been trying to tell you that's why I wore the flannel.
It's cold.
I'm gonna go. Start the car.
Yeah, go start the car.
My
Anyway,
butt hurts.
yeah, go start our neon pink Bugatti because
Yep.
we're kind of fancy like that.
I wanted the purple
And with that,
one,
that
but-
is the end of this episode of the Melodious Men podcast, a podcast by 2 melodious men. We'll see you guys.
I'm gonna put that back.
Put that away, Price.
Yo.
I know we're in Chicago, but put it away. He grabbed a gun, by the way. Fake one. It's fake. But you still grabbed one.
I did.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Thank you
Love
for
y'all. God bless.
listening
Thank you
to
for
us,
joining.
watching.
Stay
Love you
melodious.
guys. Stay melodious.
Keep metal strong. I threw up. Wow. Keep metal strong.
Right.
Wrong.
We've been in Chicago for like 30 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Keep metal strong.
Godspeed.